Hey everybody, well, it's your boy Jason, and I just wanted to share a little video with you. Kind of ad-lib, I just thought, you know what, we have some great new partners on board, and I haven't made a video in a little while, so for those of you who've been in the business for a little bit and haven't heard from me, I apologize, but I have a lot of stuff planned for this summer. Anyways, just wanted to share a little bit with you on what this is all about. We're getting paid on lots of things that people are spending money on, so it's like, you got to buy shampoo to wash your hair. You need to buy some form of supplements because you don't get the nutrition in your food. You need to buy airline tickets. You're going to buy some kind of clothing. You're going to buy gifts for people, for weddings, for birthdays, for children being born. So, here's the deal is we have the ability to take the average spending, put it through a system, and by channeling our spending and finding other people who want to do that too, we create this thing called the shopping annuity, which is up here. Very proud of that. Anyways, and so I'm people see what is that? What's the shopping annuity all about? Convert spending into earning. What does that say? So it's an idea of just basically sharing. Just like if you enjoyed a movie or you enjoyed a restaurant and you shared it with a friend, you're not really selling them on the movie, you're not selling them on the restaurant. You're just saying, hey, I enjoyed it. Maybe you will too. Well, this business is about, hey, I enjoy being part of something, connected to people that actually care about my future. You ever notice a lot of people, they complain a lot. They feel like they're not getting anywhere in life, yet are unwilling to do anything about it. Some of you people are going to get this video, actually. And I think it's very deflating when you're trying to push someone to do something that they don't want to do. And so if you don't have what you want in life, or you want more out of life, you have to find a way of getting it. And if you don't currently have whatever it is you want, I would say the way you're getting it, meaning living, whatever you're doing for a living, is not enough for you, and you need more. So whether it's this business or something else, you have to figure out how you're going to put more of something into your life, whether it's more money, more free time, a bigger business in any way. How are you going to do that? And this is just an opportunity to follow some other people that succeeded. And all I did was figure out, okay, well, some other people that I know have an income that comes in whether they go to work or not, and I want that. That, to me, is freedom. I just got back from the Philippines, and while I was away, I actually made money every single week. Now, what I did for a career prior to this was working in restaurants and in nightclubs, and when I was not there busting my butt and hustling, I didn't make any money. And yes, I enjoyed it. I actually looked forward to going into work, but the problem was at the end of the day, I felt empty inside. And why? It wasn't my business. No matter how hard I worked, there was only a certain amount of money I could make, and in order to make that money, I had to trade hours of my life away. So while my friends might have been out doing something that they were enjoying doing, I couldn't be part of that because I had to be at work so I could hustle and make some money so that I can go and live. And here's the funny thing is, all the money I made, I spent. So I had to spend the money either way. So with the shopping annuity in this company, I am spending most of that money, at least half of the money that I would normally be spending in life, spending it through my business. And that's a really cool feeling. So you don't need a lot of people to make a lot of money with this business. I apologize the phone, and I'm not going to deal with that right now. But actually, let me just shut it off. So the thing is you don't need a lot of people to make a lot of money with this business. You need a few people that have a vision. And of course, everyone should be skeptical. We don't want people that would just fall for anything. We want like-minded individuals. If your goals are to get up, figure out what you're going to do for the day, where you're going to go for the weekend, what restaurant you're going to eat at, what vacation you're going to take, how you're going to pay for that trip to Florida. If those are your goals, they're pretty crappy goals, and they're probably not going to get you too far. But if your goals are, what can I do to increase my future value? Who can I help? What can I learn? Those are really good goals. And so, you want to find people that want more, and then just say, here, I have something for you. So the first one I have up here is book the appointment. That's really what this is all about. Booking an appointment is as simple as, hey, I have something I want you to take a look at. When is a good time for us to meet? Let's grab a cup of coffee. It's a text message, it's an email, it's a phone call, but it's as simple as let's get together. Okay, that's basically what that is. Now we're getting together with someone so we can share the information, not sell the business. The business sells itself. The numbers sell themselves. You just want to share the information so you can feel better about that because you are an educator. But here's the problem with most that I've seen with most people. They try sharing the information before they know it themselves. And that becomes an issue because this isn't get two people, have them make you money, get two people, and then they take this and run with it, and you're golden. Yes, that can happen. You can introduce two people into this business, and they can run with it, whether you do it or not, and they're going to make you a lot of money. That can happen, and it's a possibility, and it has happened. But you're shooting yourself in the foot if you're not learning this information first, because honestly, if you came to someone like me or whatever with an opportunity and it was, okay, if you came to me with an opportunity, I wanted something. I wanted more out of life. I didn't want to just work in the nightclubs and the restaurants. I wanted to own my own, but it was a lot of money invested, and that's a problem. So, giving the ability to own a business without that initial investment is awesome, but don't forget you have to invest time. So, like I said, there's no shortcut to this. You have to learn something, then take that something, put it in your own words, and then share something. So the trainings, you got to look at your GMTSS, which is under your help and training tab. You have to find out what's going on in your area for your sake and for anybody that you have interested in this business. Because if you brought, let's say, myself and Mark Eliotti into this business, what would you do with us? What? Okay, hey guys, there's a training. It's coming up. I'm not sure when it is. I'm not going to be there because I have a brunch party to go to, but you guys should definitely go because it's going to be so good. You're going to make so much money, and you don't really have to do anything. And that's kind of the message that a lot of people send, whether they say that or not. They're putting that out in the world. And the law of causality, okay, for every action there's a reaction. Well, if your actions are crap, you're going to get crap in return. And if you put forth the effort into this business, it may not work out like you wanted it to, but you're going to become a bigger and better person. So you're kind of upping your ante. You're becoming more valuable to yourself. And when you share the information with other people, you learn even more. So if you find yourself stuttering and not knowing what to say, then you know what? Just share it with more people. You'll eventually get over that. When you leave, whatever it is, a phone call or a meeting or something with somebody, and it didn't seem to go so well, maybe you thought, I want to bring the business up, and then that conversation got shot down with the whole, it must be a pyramid, or, you just need me, or you're trying to sell me something, or I'm not interested in those things. It's like, okay, well, you have a job. I'm not interested in those things. I don't want to work for someone else for the rest of my life. There's no pensions around anymore. So what is that job going to do for you 20 years from now? You survived. You got a paycheck. You paid some bills. You went on a vacation once a year to Florida or something. I'm not sure, but bottom line is you got a job thing that doesn't interest me either. So, here's the deal. You gotta be excited first of all. If you can't feel that from me, I am more excited about this than anything I've ever done. You got to be proud. So, of course, I got like the isotonic shirt and the hat. This is for Paul Cody. That's for Mark Leone. That's for me when I want to snazz it up with some white. Summer's around the corner. But here's the deal. It's cool to have stuff for your business because you're proud of it. So you own a business that can give you, on one business center, $187,000 a year with no employees and a $20 a month overhead, and you're not proud of that. You're scared. You start to shut down. Oh, yeah, well, maybe you should go open a deli and pay $5,000 a month in rent, insurance, employees, people coming in stealing from you. All the things that you think are so great about a business owner. Well, we have a business that can give a huge return on investment without all the headaches. So anyways, but it takes some cojones, all right? So you got to have some of those. So you got to be excited, you got to be proud, and you got to be confident. People can smell it. People can see it. If you're shaky and I have something and I don't know what it is, well, then you got to go home, watch some videos, learn the lingo, call myself, call Mark Eliotti, call Merrick, call Paul, call my dad. You want to find out what is it that people say to other people to book the appointment, to share the information, and then following up is the last step, and that's key. You can talk till you're blue in the face about this business. But if you don't reach out and follow up with somebody, it's pie in the sky and we lose their interest. And here's the deal. Life has a very funny way of distracting us. It's always going to get in the way. And I'm just going to warn you ahead of time, business partners, friends, family, coworkers, whatever you want to call us, team, Club 300, shopping annuity ambassadors. Life's going to get in the way. So success is built around and through inconveniences. So expect things to pop up with your business that you weren't planning for, and you just have to figure out what's your priority. Is it going to the softball game? Is it going out to eat with your friends? Is it actually learning something? What you have to set some defining moments in your life and sacrifice some things that you might want to do now so that you can do a lot of those things later. So hustle hard for a year or two with this business, let it start, and then figure out where you can, be easy breezy with this. But I really suggest you figure out what you want, when you want it, and what you're willing to give up to get it. And if it's $300 a month, that can happen in no time with this business, but it takes a little bit of investment as far as your time and sacrifice to get that going. But $300 a month, well, guess what? You want to make $3,000 a month? It's the same action, just repeated over and over and over again. But let's leave it at that. $300 a month, all right, for you new people. I'm doing way over that, by the way, and that's a very good feeling. Last Friday, I hit Master Coordinator, made $1,500, so that's pretty awesome. But it's because congratulations to Paul Cody, who hit another $600 check, and Merrick, who hit another $600 check, and because they made $600, I got a $600 bonus. But the bottom line is I had $1,500 and because of the volume. So, anyways, pretty awesome. And I've made a check every week when I was away on vacation, and it never happened before in my life. And I'm going to continue to take vacations, and I'm going to continue having fun because why do we do the business? It's for freedom. It's so you don't have to spend the rest of your life working. All right, so build a network, help people get educated, share the business, share the opportunities, share the events, know when the events are, and push. You'll be glad you did. I'll see you at the top.